The 11th Longines Global Champions Tour of 2019 comes to Paris, and the stars come out to the Champ de Mars, be they from stage, screen or fashion. But the star of the show each and every day here is the Eiffel Tower itself. And set under it, a wonderful arena of show jumping and wonderful sport. Paris plays host to 7 of the top 8 on the Longines Global Champions Tour Series Championships, still being led by Peter de Vos of Belgium, but closely followed by 2018 season champion Ben Maher. Daniel Deusser with his Hamburg win right in there. Michael van der Vleuten after his Monaco win is on our leaderboard as well. Only Marcus Eining from this list doesn't join us here in the French capital. Gregory Baudot set a strong 13 fence track for the first round of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix, and Emil Hallenbeck very early on came close to answering the question.
Hallenbeck now with the last fence to jump, that light boxer, and he is 2 seconds, nearly 3 seconds outside the time allowed.
Moments later, it was Ben Maher, the 2018 series champion with F1 USA. The just 9-year-old horse tapped a single pole for 4 faults, and they were initially awarded a time fault before the time allowed was adjusted. Over halfway through the first round of jumping, and it was the turn of Dutch Olympic medalist Mark Houtsager and Sterrenhof's Calimero.
Houtsager for the first clear round in time, and Houtsager is in.
One of our qualifiers already for the Longines Global Champions Tour Super Grand Prix in Prague, Peter de Vos brought his own Claire Z, making a horse change from the Global Champions League earlier in the day. And once again, he joined what is now a huge list of riders on an unlucky 4. The victor in Hamburg in the Derby field this year, Daniel Deusser for Germany, riding Jasmin von der Biskup, the 10-year-old owned by Stefex Stables. And again, it is just that single fault. Daniel Deusser, a Prague golden ticket holder, won't feature in the jump-off today. We go to Kevin Stout with Calevo.
72 seconds for Stout and Calevo, and...
No, he's good, he's just inside, Kevin Stout.
So 7 have qualified to come back over Gregory Baudot's short track. It's jump-off time in the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris. To set the standard for the jump-off, Mark Houtsager and Sterrenhof's Calimero coming in, but a pole for Mark and 37.99 on the clock. He sets the standard. It's what they have to beat, but it should be doable as we wait our first double clear. Shane Breen and his Grand Prix winner Ipswich van der Wolfsacker come in and have an incredibly uncharacteristic 12 faults, although they are considerably faster than Houtsager, 36.70. It's then the turn of Kim Emmen. Kim and Delvaux deliver our first double clear.
And it is the double clear for Emmen.
For Belgium, riding in her first Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix jump-off, Celine Schoenbrut de Azevedo with Chapetta.
For the lead in the Grand Prix of Paris, the Belgian is home and leads.
36.82, Celine Schoenbrut de Azevedo makes it count here with Chapetta in the jump-off.
For France, Penelope Leprevaux and GFE Excalibur de la Tour Vidal. This young horse is very well related to ones that Penelope has had at the top level before, but just doesn't work with her turning around to the Longines Global Champions Tour fence, and that's going to make her a slow double clear, 39.29, and going behind Celine Schoenbrut at the moment. Just 2 more to go, and Christian Alman and Take a Chance on Me enter the arena.
Alman for his 5th win on the Longines Global Champions Tour in his LGCT career on a fairly young horse, and Alman goes into the lead by more than a second.
There's only one man who can take the win away from the German, and that man is Kevin Stout. The Frenchman has all the hopes of the 1,000-strong crowd here at the Champ de Mars resting on his shoulders.
35.60 to beat. We have 4 double clears. We're going to make it 5, but it's not fast enough. 1 2/3 seconds slower. Kevin Stout will finish on the podium.
Christian Alman and Take a Chance on Me become the Paris winners today and punch their ticket to Prague for the Longines Global Champions Tour Super Grand Prix. Celine Schoenbrut de Azevedo and Chapetta. It's her first ever jump-off, and she finishes on the podium in 2nd. Kevin Stout keeps French dreams flying on the podium in bronze with Calevo 3rd place. Well, fresh from victory in the Champ de Mars, it's time to catch up with today's victor, Christian Alman.
I think I had to work hard. My horse had to work hard. He jumped fantastic also in the qualifier before. He's one of my best future horses. His first Grand Prix win today. He's from our own breeding, so I can't be more happy today and more proud of my horse, and I look bright in the future.
After today's 11th leg here in Paris, Peter de Vos of Belgium remains our leader. Daniel Deusser moves up one place to second. But look at those equalities of scores. Deusser and Mayer on the same score. Frederiksen and Bruinzeels on the same score. This championship is only just getting going.
The Deutschland lead for Christian Allmann, taking the victory here in Paris.
And this is the winner. Hats off to Christian Allmann.
An astounding and amazing weekend of sport here in Paris, the French capital, and we're going to keep with a French flavour as we move just outside the city to the Château de Chantilly for the 12th leg of Longines Global Champions Tour action just next weekend.